Ever since I've arrived in Gibraltar, my pride for the regiment has known no bounds. Seeing them on parade in casemates for the Queen's birthday parade last year, ceremony of the Keys, they are awe-inspiring. The pride they have in their uniform is incredible. And to see them here in the heart of London, performing in front of tens of thousands of people, is just simply incredible. So my hat off to them. And these are guys and girls, some of them, who've only been in the regiment for 9 or 10 months. And here they are in the heart of the capital on parade at the start of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee year. What an amazing thing to do.
So David, the regiment has a long, proud history, but what can you tell us about its future?
Well, at the moment, I think that we're seeing tragically in Ukraine how necessary armed forces are. And I think that whether we're thinking about it now or in the future, there is clearly going to be a need to enhance our defence spending to make sure that we are resolute against any threat. So if there was any thought of slimming down any regiment, any naval force, any air force, I think that there must be discussions behind the scenes now thinking this probably isn't the right time to be doing that.
Well, incredibly proud. And if you think of the significance of what we're doing here today, the Royal Gibraltar Regiment, made up principally of Gibraltarians, is guarding Buckingham Palace. And although Her Majesty the Queen may not be here today, this is the palace which is the residence of the sovereign of the United Kingdom and all the overseas territories. So the bond between Gibraltar and the United Kingdom, the bond between Gibraltar and its sovereign, has never been better exemplified than today, when the Royal Gibraltar Regiment is guarding the royal palaces, including Windsor and the Tower of London and St James's, and Gibraltarians are ceremonially responsible for the protection of the sovereign of the United Kingdom and Gibraltar.
Escort of the word!
Very proud moment for the regiment, and it feels fantastic. A lot of hard work's gone into it, and as you can see, the guys are more than ready to obviously execute the public duties for the next month on the Queen's Guard and the Tower of London. For the past about 9 weeks, the guys have been obviously practicing from about 10 o'clock to midday every day, and then from about 13:30 to 14:30 every single day. Non-stop, and we've also had some assistance from UK to obviously finalise the movements for the parades. So these ceremonies have been happening for the last 600 to 700 years, and it's the longest holding tradition that here in London. So the ceremony of the Keys is the closing of the gates, which happens at 2200 every night, and it's kind of the one that we do in Gibraltar. So the senior sergeant marches down with the senior warden and closes the gates, whilst the officer then obviously waits for them. It's a formatted parade that always happens. Ceremony of the word is picking up the word of the day, which is like a password, and that we retrieve back, and obviously just for the security of the Tower of London.
Gibraltar as a joint operating base has been happening for the last 10 years in a great effect, and as we know, Gibraltar has had a strategic importance for 3 centuries, and now when we're facing such a crisis in the world, such important posts such as Gibraltar will continue to be vitally strategically important.